right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Abdul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon his heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ. Well, you don't want to say Khabib is falling in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick. And the strike lands clean. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh man, that's a big moment early on. Most people expected he would be able to get the takedowns at will. The boxer stays upright, at least for now.
Oh boy. I mean, now you're going to see his facial expression change a little bit. He's going to start to wonder, what am I going to do now if I'm forced to stand with this guy that possesses power like he does in his hands? Massive moment for this boxer.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, beautiful jab there by Nurmagomedov.
He's got that single collar tie. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. Nice punch to the head. Another big shot to the head. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Lead hook is good by Kimbo slice. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Immediately gets the underhook.
Another takedown land.
Making all these shots count.
What submission is going to be? Oh, I think he's going for an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across to secure it with his head. Knee on belly. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Slice gets back up again.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, well-timed overhand there by Slice. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Khabib's back inside control here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Work, guys, come on.
Man, this is crazy thus far. High volume, high pace, and a huge punch being landed there. Nice uppercut. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Gets to the single collar tie. Look at the damage inflicted by that hold. Another big takedown.
Hands out for the end of round one. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
Oh, he does it again, takes this fight right back to the ground one more time. This is exactly what he told us on Thursday. The game plan he's executing to perfection.
And he's doing it exactly as he said he hoped it would go. He's getting to the legs, getting fantastic angles, and just wrestling beautifully. The takedowns are amazing, but it's the ground strike that he's landing once he's getting there that is truly a sight to behold.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Oh, flying knee with a dome piece. Well, the opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense. It did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guy's in front of you hitting takedown attempt after takedown attempt.
Slice gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. They continue to exchange. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Ooh, nice elbow from the top. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
These guys are trying to knock each other out. This is a phenomenal fight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Takedown defense is there. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Slice.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Touched him with the strike there.
I mean, you land one, I land one. What a start.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
20 seconds left to go in round two.
Knee on belly.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Kimbo Slice. Round three next.
Excellent job out there. Your ground control is beautiful. That's what we need to do. This guy can't hang with you on the ground.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Right hand high, right hand high.
Man, he has been absolutely masterful on the feet this evening, and everything has worked off of that patented jab. He has had it in his opponent's face all night long, and he's used it to set up his other combinations. Expertly done on the feet tonight.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Nice jab by Nurmagomedov. There's the single.
Oh, nice elbow.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half.
Nurmagomedov's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he's out.
Work.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Nurmagomedov's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize. Oh, lands a knee to the head. Taller fighter once again finding the target with relative ease.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, he had a lot of success with his takedowns in the previous round, and there it is again. So the adjustments in the opposite corner have not been made.
Has not paid dividends. Once again, he finds the angle, he gets to the leg, and he scores another takedown. Great job by this guy.
Lead kick is true there by Kimbo Slice. Back and forth we go. 2 minutes to go. Oh, uppercut. Nurmagomedov's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Lands a good series of kicks here. Swing and a miss with that punch by Slice. Tries to work it into a takedown. Kimbo Slice gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Heavy body kick lands.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Slice gets back up again. All right, watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He's secured the left arm, push it across, and secured with his head.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into a strike to the head.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Taking a lot of damage to the body. I need you to keep your elbows in tight. Watch your distancing. Remember.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nice jab there by Slice.
Another clinch position. Watch for the tricky trips that he uses when he's in close.
Lands a nice straight. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan, he's setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Kimbo slices right back to the full mount. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Lands a shot to the leg.
Big double leg, double change.
Kimbo slice getting worked over. Something fierce here by those hammer fists. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Slice gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Kimbo slices. Nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Hook to the head there by Nurmagomedov.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head.
And follows up with another one. Single leg takedown. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, and he's out. And he is back up to his feet. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Clipped him with the right hand there. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Khabib's got the full mount.
Changing the position.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Lands to the body.
Big elbow lands around the side of the guard.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
And there it is yet again. He goes for the takedown, and it's there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Nice punch from the clinch by Nurmagomedov.
Another big takedown.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, right into mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Slices in half guard. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, he's got his back. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Connects with a beautiful jab.
90 seconds now to go in this one.
Another takedown lands.
Got his guard pass.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Slice gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
Oh, my God.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Khabib's in half guard.
Stop.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question.